Good morning, everybody. As you may have noticed on one of my recent adventures with my cousin Adam, we were going mushroom hunting, and we gave the KINGGEAR hiking poles a thorough test. And now I'm going to report to you what I have found. So these are KINGGEAR. They come in these nice bag. I got these for a birthday present from my wife, Stephanie. So let's see how they do. We've been on the fence about hiking poles. A lot of hikers that I've talked to, they really like them. They say they help tremendously. I've been on the fence about them, so she got me a pair, and well, I needed to put them to the test. So this is what I found out. First, let's start off with just the poles. Now, these are really, really nice. So first, when you open it, you will see that they give you your height here. So let's say our high is 54 inches. Then these clips, that's your adjustment. We'll get into those in a second. But then on the second extension, see, you also have your height. And again, so there you go. Now you've got a 54-inch stick, and you can make these as long, well, you can make them up to 54 inches or as short as you like. Now the clips, you want to make sure they are on like these little set screws. Make sure these are tight, because I did find that they were loosening a little bit whenever I was hiking, and my poles were getting shorter. So I was able to fix that real quick just by opening it up, tightening it up, and then once I had it tightened and clipped down, I never had an issue. Your handles are really comfortable. It's this nice cork and this foam that's very similar to a fishing rod, and it has a really nice fishing rod feel. The one thing that I don't much care for are these grooves cut into the back here, but you can fix that with your strap, which is adjustable. So you know, you don't want your hand down here, so all you do is you pull this tab and boom, your strap now is adjusted to your wrist. And I use this back piece of fabric I have found sits nicely right over those grooves, and it keeps my hand from them. And that's very comfortable. It does have a very nice supporting feel. There we go. And they're simple to adjust. You just pull on the top, pull on the bottom. Both of them are adjustable. It's very nice. I like to keep mine like right down there, where again it covers that ridge on that handle, and that's my only issue with the grip. Other than that, I really like it. I do like the color. And these are the all-terrain trekking poles with the easy lock system. Now with these, okay, these are your standard all-terrain feet. These are the ones that I used on my recent adventure, and they worked out great. But along with that, with your poles, you get a multitude of feet. You get these little boots that are designed for rocky, hard terrain. Can't wait to test these out. On top of that, you have these, which are for sand and or muddier terrain, softer ground. And you get the full-on snow and icy displacement foot. All in all, I think they're really, really nice, really good quality. What I've discovered, if you are on a well-groomed trail or an established trail, the poles definitely make life easier. if you're doing some serious off-roading, I have found that they are 50-50. We went through some of the thickest material, thickest brush. I mean, laurel. If you've ever gone through a massive laurel thicket, where the laurel is head height or taller and littered with jaggers and greenbrier underbrush, the poles are really nice. I was using them to move brush out of my way, but in the same token, they got me hung up a lot. They did save me from tripping though. So like I said, it's about a 50-50. On a nice, well-established trail, or even just a groomed trail, really great on trail. They take the weight off your lower back and it turns it into a more full body hike instead of just relying on your legs. And it's really nice when you have a heavy pack. But that's my initial assessment of the KINGGEAR all-terrain hiking poles. More to come as I try out the different feet options and really give them a go. But for our initial test, for what Adam and I did, which was about 7 miles while we were hunting mushrooms, I used them the whole time. They're really nice, really nice on trail. Like I said, they're sturdy, and I would recommend these. But like I said, if you go off trail a lot and you know, you do a lot of exploring like I do, you're just going off into the woods, I wouldn't recommend taking them. They did get cumbersome. But if you they do fold up nice and fit in your backpack. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to bring them and take them off-road to see for yourself, like I said, it's about you. The advantages, the pros and cons weigh each other to zero. But I would stick to these for on trail. Off trail, I probably wouldn't take them, but I would have them on me for whenever I do get back on trail. And they're not heavy at all, and a lot of your weight comes from all your extra feet. So suit up for the tip that you need, leave the rest at home, and these will fit right on your backpack. They're excellent, really good quality. So that's my recommendation. I haven't tried any other hiking poles. These are my first time with a hiking or a trekking pole, and I like it. So if you're looking for a set of hiking poles, I would recommend KINGGEAR. I haven't tried any other ones, but these ones, they get my stamp of approval. So there you go, and more on that as I test them further.